Atomic.com to apply today.
Jackson Massey supersized this settlement to $250,000.
I can't promise you that amount, but I'll work hard to supersize your settlement.
Jackson Massey, your auto injury attorney. Call 1-877-MASSEY-1. Jackson Massey.
When the unexpected happens, who do you turn to? My law firm helps people who've been hurt in a car wreck. When the unexpected happens, George St. Ginfrey Lawyers is there for you. Getting help is easy. Just call George St. Ginfrey Lawyers at all times.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. Weather coverage you can count on. The Live 5 for 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Sunshine, blue skies, and fall-like temperatures ahead. I'll have all the details for you coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, Augusta's Ironman returning this weekend. We'll have a preview of the big race.
Plus, the city of Augusta is getting a new grocery store, where it's located and when it's expected to open.
And a high school football game ends with a fight between the two teams. Your News at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with some good news about one of the ways you can watch News Channel 6. Our parent company, Nexstar Media Group, and DirecTV have come to a temporary agreement.
We want to welcome back all of our DirecTV viewers. No, it's been a long haul, but we appreciate your patience for sure sticking with us at News Channel 6. There was a joint statement on Sunday saying the companies have agreed to keep carrying the Nexstar stations, that includes us, along with our cable network News Nation, while they work out terms of an agreement. Downtown Augusta getting set for another big annual event this weekend.
Tiffany Hobbs joins us live with more details from the Augusta Common. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey, Jenny and Brad. Well, Arts in the Heart may be over, but downtown Augusta has only a few days to prepare for this year's Ironman race. Organizers and local business owners tell us just how they're getting ready. Known as one of the country's largest Ironman races, Augusta is also home to the competition's quickest downriver swim. Business owners say that Arts in the Heart brought them much welcome new business, and they are looking forward to even more this weekend.
I love being part of something that's bigger than myself, so that's why I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the community aspect of it. I like being part of doing something to help anyone to achieve their goal at the end and see them at the finish line.
Now, if you drive downtown, this will affect you. Also, Ironman is accepting walk-ins, and they are still looking for volunteers. I'll have all of that information on WJBF.com. Live in downtown Augusta, I'm Tiffany Hobbs, WJBF, News Channel 6.
It looks like a beautiful day out there where Tiffany is.
Yeah, it sure does. Hard not to get caught up in the fall feels this time of year, Sherry Sheely. Hope it sticks around for a while.
Yes, I have good news. It is feeling like fall, and it's right around the corner. So it's the last week of summer, and we're getting a little taste of some cooler temps and drier air. And looking outside on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam in Swainsboro, you can see the trees are blowing a little bit as we've got a nice breeze going this afternoon to top it all off. Right now, winds in Swainsboro up to 8 miles per hour, 9 miles per hour in Augusta, and 7 in Lincolnton. So again, a nice breeze to go along with these nice temperatures. 82 in Augusta, 80 in Aiken, all 80s across the board, which is well below average for this time of year. So there's that little taste of fall there. And to top it all off, there's those clear blue skies, just a little wispy fair weather clouds in the sky. So if you're heading out this afternoon after work, it is great conditions for that, as we're in those lower 80s with mostly sunny skies until the sun goes down, and then those temperatures will start to drop. So we'll go over what you can expect for the rest of your day and the week ahead coming up. Back to y'all.
All right, Sherry, look forward to it. Did you know that every day hundreds of children are trafficked in Georgia and in South Carolina? We're going to tell you about a special series that's coming up on News Channel 6 in just a short bit. But first, though, we do have new information in now about a fight that canceled a high school football game down in Savannah. This was between Savannah High and Cross Creek on Friday. The school system says a player from each team started to fight on the field. Then it escalated. More players got involved. Coaches tried to break it up. One of them got hurt. The Richmond County Board of Education and the Georgia High School Association are investigating the incident. And now to that child trafficking special that we were telling you about. Barclay Bishop has been working hard on this, and she tells us that what trafficking looks like in 2023 could be very different than what you might think. In fact, there's no real typical profile of a victim anymore.
It can be super rich, super poor, it doesn't matter. It can happen anywhere. So you always have to be looking. I mean, it is more prevalent in some areas than others, but it can certainly happen anywhere you look.
Barclay letting us know about more of her findings every Tuesday for the next several weeks, and it starts tomorrow with the first segment of Hidden in Plain Sight on News Channel 6 at 6. Augusta leaders holding off on new rules for vacation home rentals. They had a work session to talk about the pros and cons of setting up rules for short-term home rentals in neighborhoods. About half a dozen locations in Georgia do have rules in place, but Augusta planners told the commissioners they don't want to do anything right now. The city should just keep an eye on things.
We need to go ahead and put stipulations together like Macon and Savannah. They're all doing it. We need to be following.
So you're disappointed the recommendation was to create an ordinance?
I'm not so disappointed, so to speak. I just think that we need to stay on top of this and get something in the works.
The sheriff's and marshal's offices agreed with the recommendation to hold off on an ordinance for now. The planning department does say there are more than 670 short-term rentals available in Augusta.
Augusta grocery shoppers can expect a different experience coming to the west side of town. Fresh Take will open a new store in the Washington Crossing shopping mall that's located on Washington Road at I-20. It'll occupy the former Whole Foods market space. Whole Foods, closed back in 2017. According to the owner, Fresh Take will offer an experience-style grocery shopping, complete with eating on site and buying items for later. The in-store cafe will have sushi, pizza, pasta, and sandwiches, and a beer and wine bar. Customers can also enjoy 2 outdoor balconies with free Wi-Fi.
I grew up in the business, always really enjoyed retail, serving customers, and always wanted to come up with something on my own that's different and unique, and actually been working on this store concept for the last probably 12 years.
Mitchell says there will be a 5-hole putting green on the side of the store. Construction begins in 2 weeks, and the store will open in June of next year. A new science and engineering building is under construction at Augusta Prep to house state-of-the-art labs and offer new technology for students. News Channel 6's Kim Vickers has more.
Because of this building, students at Augusta Prep will have access to technology that no other school in the CSRA has, including a virtual reality lab. In fact, the closest one of those is at SRS. The lab will allow students to be immersed in what they're studying by taking a virtual tour of an ancient temple or getting a 360-degree tour inside a human cell. The 19,000 square foot facility will have traditional science labs, but also tech labs where kids can do things like build and test drones inside the building. This is all to make sure these students are ready for the quickly changing tech-based world we live in.
So that curricula is all about preparing kids for the 4th Industrial Revolution. We know it doesn't matter what industry these kids go out into or what they do, right? That's going to be impacted by artificial intelligence, robotics, additive manufacturing, which is 3D printing. It's not just learning to operate these tools, but to develop skills where kids are designers of these systems and leaders in these industries.
They hope this building will be ready for students to move in and start learning at the beginning of second semester in January. In Martinez, Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
It's a great way to kick off Parent and Family Weekend at one local college, the 20th annual Augusta U Brew and Q. Tuesday on Jenny, the president of the Somerville Alumni Association, tells us what the Brew and Q supports and how to get tickets. Kyle Scott says it's a fun night for the whole family, and it's for everyone in the community, not just Augusta Jaguars.
And then we have Sconyers Barbecue, we have the Mason Jars, we have, like I said, inflatables, face paints for the kids, a lot of activities. This is a community event, so we want everybody from the community to come out. It's a wonderful family event. We got great live music, great food, and tons of activities for the kids.
We've also got exciting news about a breakthrough gene therapy for the most common form of muscular dystrophy, how it's giving hope to thousands of families. And the CSRA Musicians and Directors Guild has a big event coming up this month. Find out all about it tomorrow at 12:30 on Jenny. Check your expiration dates, and we aren't talking about what's in the fridge or freezer.
No, those are easy to figure out, but what about things that you didn't know expire? We'll take a look at 5 of them when we come back. There are some common items that we use that you may not realize contain use by dates.
Steve Zabracha digs deeper into the 5 common items that make the list.
Expiration dates. On some things like food, for example, it's pretty obvious. All you have to do is take the package and look at it, and you'll see it printed right on it. But there are some life-saving items around your house that don't have expiration dates, but do expire. If you have a battery-operated smoke detector, you probably know the batteries expire and need to be changed on a regular basis. But the unit itself also expires because the components inside them degrade over time. Do they have expiration dates?
Yes, 10 years on the ones up on the ceiling.
He's absolutely right. You get about 10 years. You need to check the back of the unit to find out when it should be replaced. The same goes for carbon monoxide detectors. They wear out too. Take fire extinguishers. They're pressurized that eventually, even though they're sealed, they start to lose pressure. Also, parts tend to corrode or break. If you've had your unit 12 years or more, replace it. Bike helmets. If they've been in an accident, it's pretty obvious they need to be replaced. But even without an accident, they don't last forever. Or a bicycle helmet. Do you realize that those have expiration dates too?
I know they do, but I wouldn't really change my bicycle helmet because I don't really ride my bike that much.
But even if you're an infrequent rider, you need to pay attention to the bike helmet. The foam components inside degrade over time. The inside portion of the unit can also separate from the liner. You should replace them every 5 years. That goes for motorcycle helmets too. Child seats. They're expensive, and you may be tempted to reuse one or buy a used version. But keep in mind those seats have a limited lifespan. They're only good for about 6 years. As we head into fall, you might decide you want to stockpile all the sunscreen you didn't use. That may not be such a hot idea if the sunscreens were purchased a few seasons ago.
Sunscreen starts to lose its potency after about 3 years.
Right, after a certain point, the ingredients in the product just go bad and it doesn't work anymore.
No. And it may look gray when you put it on your body, just saying.
Right, or translucent.
As I may have experienced this in the past. A sunny start this afternoon with blue skies to match.
Sherry Sheely is standing by. But look at just how long this sunshine will stick around. Have we said bye-bye to the 90s? Sherry knows. Next.
I'm attorney Jamie Casino. If you're injured in a wreck, our team has scored record results in the courtroom, and our Google rating is excellent. Injured in a wreck? Call me right now.
Wow, get ready for the fall season at Carolina Pottery. Decorate on a budget with great deals on a full selection of fall and Halloween decor, including pumpkins, flowers, ribbons, flags, and more. Visit carolinapottery.com or a store near you.
When you donate,
Always try to give.
if I had a friend or family member that was hurt in a car accident, I would tell them to come to Austin Jackson because he'll get you right. I'm Kayla, and I'm an actual client of Austin Jackson. Get Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
This place is my home. When I was little, I'd see plant vocal every day on my way to school. And today, I'm proud to say I work there. To see a pile of dirt grow into a working nuclear power plant is incredible. At Georgia Power, investments like these new nuclear units will serve our customers with reliable, zero-emissions energy for generations to come. And that is clean energy for a growing Georgia.
The CSR.
Looking for fabulous fall decor for your home and outdoor spaces? Carolina Pottery has everything you need for the season, all at unbeatable prices. Signs, pillows, wreaths, home accents, you name it, we've got it. Visit carolinapottery.com or a store near you.
There is new police body cam video of flooding in Atlanta, and it really shows just how fast heavy rain and floods can put somebody's life in danger. Take a look at torrential downpour hitting the capital city this past week. This car trapped in rising floodwater so high that it started floating.
And the doors wouldn't open. One deputy bashed through the window with his baton. Firefighter had to help him.
Let yourself go, Jay. Come on. Watch your head. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're going this way.
Well, as you would imagine, that man thanked his rescuers for saving his life. On Thursday, parts of Atlanta got almost 3 inches of rain, the total they normally get for the entire month.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Yeah, so that video is a good reminder that whenever all the rain's falling, you want to turn around, don't drown, because it can happen so fast and be so scary. And we got a good bit of rain yesterday, but thank goodness today it is nothing but blue skies and sunshine, as we can see on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. You can see the roads are busy, but the skies are clear and nice and sunny. High of 82 we are at right now. Winds coming from the west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. So looking good to start this work week, and we can thank this high pressure system that is dominating the southeast right now, pushing all those clouds out and just leaving us with nothing but sunshine. So yesterday we picked up a good bit of rain, and that brings us to our total rainfall over the monthly average already. But the good news is, if you're tired of the rain, we've got a nice dry stretch for the rest of the week before our next chance of rain comes in next weekend. So a good bit of sunshine for us to enjoy. Taking a turn to the tropics, we do have Hurricane Nigel right now. Winds are at 80 miles per hour as of the 11 o'clock advisory, so fixing to have an update here soon. Good news is no threat to us here on the East Coast, as it's going to stay out to sea. Even though it's going to strengthen a little bit, could become a major hurricane, but again, it's not coming in our direction, so nothing to worry about there for us. Only thing we've got to worry about is having those shades handy, as we've got lots of sunshine for the next couple of days. If we look at our future cast, so as we go through Monday afternoon, we've got the 80s right now. We'll drop to the 70s once that sun starts going down. And then overnight, thanks to some calm winds and nice clear skies, as you can see, there's not a cloud visible. Those temperatures will really start to drop. We'll see 60s and even in some areas, overnight lows in the 50s. Check it out, Washington at 55, Aiken at 61 when you wake up tomorrow morning. So you might need a light jacket as you head out first thing. And then we'll warm up again tomorrow thanks to that sunshine. Few clouds here and there, and highs in the lower 80s tomorrow as well. So just another beautiful day. So if you do have the opportunity to be by the pool, it's looking great. We've got lots of sunshine continuing this afternoon, and temperatures in the 80s and down to the 70s. And this trend will continue over the next several days. Very nice, below average. And we welcome fall on Saturday with temperatures in the 70s. So our 10-day forecast looks really great. Lots of sunshine for the next several days. Clouds will increase, and we're looking at our next chance of rain coming in next weekend. That's your forecast, and we'll be right back.
Outstanding novel coverage you can count on coming up at 4:30.
Including a stealth fighter jet missing after the pilot ejected in the middle of a flight. What happened and how you can help. Next.
If you've been arrested for a DUI in Georgia, you may only have 30 days to protect your license or your privilege to drive here. Hi, I'm Tiffany Duncan of DUI Duncan, the DUI firm here in Augusta. Visit our website at DUIDuncan.com to see what we've done to help so many drivers. If you've been arrested for a DUI in Georgia, call me now for a free consultation. While the firm, of course, cannot guarantee results, we do guarantee hard work and fast action.
Remember the name, DUI Duncan.
For your free Dare to Compare handbook.
The Live 5/6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
A little taste of fall on this last Monday of summer. I'll have all the details on what you can expect for the week ahead coming up.
Now at 4:30, 5 Americans free now. Details on the deal with Iran. And And the governors of Georgia and South Carolina talk green energy projects. What plans are in the works for the two states? Plus, the latest AI innovation could make it even harder to keep your password secure. What experts say you can do to beef up your online security. Your news at 4:30 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Renetta Dubose in for Dee Griffin. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on. Turning now to weather, and it's a sunny day in the CSRA, Sherry.
Yes, it's been a beautiful one, especially after all the rain of yesterday. It sure was nice to wake up to some sunshine today, and boy, have we got to enjoy it all day long. Check out our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam, all the blue skies here, just a few little wispy clouds outside of Doctor's Hospital, but it sure has been a beautiful start to the work week. Along with the beautiful skies, look at these temperatures. So 82 right now in Augusta, Bamberg alike, Millen, lots of 82s across the board. Looks like Saluda even dipping down into the upper 70s. So a little taste of fall there for us, and it sure is feeling nice. And along with that, we've got low dew points, so we've got drier air funneling in. So not only are the temperatures cooler, but with that lower humidity, it just feels so good outside. And we've got a nice little breeze coming too. 9 miles per hour in Augusta, 10 in Aiken, 6 in Swainsboro. Just all the good stuff about being outside. And there we go. Look at our satellite radar. You can see no clouds on there either. So it's just all good stuff. So if you're heading outside after work, definitely think about taking a jog or eating supper outside, as it's going to be beautiful. We'll dip into the 70s at 6 o'clock, and as that sun goes down, get a little cool outside as well. So we've got a beautiful week ahead. Today is just the start. We've got sunshine, blue skies, and cooler temps on the way. I'll have all the details on what you can expect and how long it'll last coming up. Back to you, Renetta.
All right, Sherry, thanks. Congressional House Republican governors of South Carolina and Georgia visiting the upstate today. The two attended a meeting focusing on energy production and innovative technologies. Taylor Farmer has more.
Energy industry leaders, state legislators, and federal officials have joined together here in Greenville as they say they're aiming to fuel future growth and prosperity in the South.
It's the 63rd annual meeting of the Southern States Energy Board. Today, Governor Henry McMaster of South Carolina, Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp, and former U.S. Secretary of Energy Dan Brulette spoke as he tells us meeting together here in South Carolina is important in improving quality of life and economic development. Brulette credits our energy independence to innovation and public policy he says has thrived, especially here in the South. Governor McMaster says in continuing that success, updating the energy plan put into place in 2006 is a key factor. He adds as more people move to our state, keeping up with energy production becomes more difficult.
Transmission is really as big a problem, probably bigger than power. We are a net producer. We send a lot of it out. But getting it to all the towns and cities and getting it there where it can withstand storms and hurricanes is another question.
The three-day energy conference wraps up tomorrow.
Cybersecurity, federal funding, and how to bounce back after network disruptions will also be discussed. AAA and Apple team up to make sure stranded drivers can call for help even if they do not have cell service. Apple is providing the emergency roadside service for iPhone users in remote locations. The assistance will be provided through the iPhone 14 and 15. The phones will be able to connect to roadside assistance via satellite, even when there's no Wi-Fi or cellular service available.
They would use their phone, and it uses satellite technology. They will go through a brief questionnaire to figure out their needs and receive instructions on how to be sure that they're connected via the satellite, and then they'll be able to access roadside services.
People who decide to use the service will not need to be a AAA member. Well, how many of us have taken our work outside the workplace and found ourselves shielding our screens from prying eyes as we type in our own password? Protecting our logins may be all for naught due to artificial intelligence. Brooke Schaefer explains in today's Cyber Insider.
Artificial intelligence, AI, has changed the game.
in some ways for the better, helping scientists conduct faster research, even helping doctors diagnose patients. But an alarming new study found artificial intelligence can also steal your passwords by listening to your keystrokes.
What we've proven is that a model like this can recognize what key you press quite well.
Joshua Harrison is one of the researchers who tested this at Durham University in the UK. They ran their experiment on a popular computer, a MacBook Pro 16-inch laptop. They used an AI device to listen to keystrokes, the model learning the sound of each letter on the keyboard. What they found, Harrison said, was quite surprising.
The model we created and trained classified the keystrokes that we had recorded with 95% accuracy when recorded on a phone near a laptop, so a similar distance to you might have to someone at a coffee shop.
95% accuracy at knowing your passwords based on the sound of your typing. But researchers caution this isn't cause for worry yet.
I think there's a lot of ways that people already get around an attack like this without them even thinking about it. So, for example, probably opening your computer today, you probably used your fingerprint to open it. You didn't type a password. When you open your phone, it's probably either a similar thing or with facial recognition.
Still, it's a warning about the possibilities of AI as lawmakers weigh how or even if they can regulate its rapid rise. Tech leaders and senators met on Capitol Hill this week discussing artificial intelligence and possible legislation. Former U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security, Michael Chertoff.
AI may be in a relatively immature state, although we're seeing it's rapidly developing. But I think having these principles in place, for example, with respect to deep fakes or otherwise altered or doctored videos, it's wise to get those requirements in place now rather than to wait until there's some real problem that comes up.
The researchers behind this study hope their findings will make cybersecurity even stronger. Well, South Carolina education leaders say they are concerned.
Tomorrow on Good Morning Augusta.
Right now at Rooms to Go, get your best night's sleep on any budget with our huge selection of top brand mattresses for as low as $297. Get this mattress just $397, or comfort like this just $497. Great options, just $597. Rooms to Go has them all. A great selection, just $697. And how about these choices, just $797? Don't wait another night. Choose your perfect mattress from this incredible selection and save right now at Rooms to Go.
This Friday night at 7:30, WJBF Sports is headed to Greenbrier High School, where the Aquinas Fighting Irish will take on the Greenbrier Wolfpack in this week's Game Night Live Game of the Week.
Life's best moments should be shared.
Looking for fabulous fall decor for your home and outdoor spaces? Carolina Pottery has everything you need for the season, all at unbeatable prices. Signs, pillows, wreaths, home accents, you name it, we've got it. Visit carolinapottery.com or a store near you.
With rent and expenses going up here.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Mondays just seem to be a little easier to deal with when we have weather like this. As it has been a beautiful Monday, as we can see on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over at the airport. Nice blue skies, sun shining, and a nice little breeze there blowing Old Glory. And temperatures are just so nice, especially for this time of year. 82 degrees with winds coming from the west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. And check out humidity only at 34%. So it's checking all kinds of boxes on those feeling like fall temperatures. So across the CSRA, we've got lower 80s, Allendale and Barnwell at 81, Aiken, you're at 80, Louisville, one of the warmer spots at 85 degrees. Flipping through, we've got more 80s across the board from the low 80s in Sparta and Sandersville and Edgefield alike. So everyone's feeling good here at this hour, and we can thank this high pressure system that's moving into the southeast, and it's going to set up camp and stick around for the next several days to just give us these beautiful blue skies and light clouds in there. Look at our water vapor loop. You can see the fall-like colors here. So the oranges and the reds means that is dry air moving in. So that's just all good stuff. That's giving us lower humidity, low clouds, just all good stuff. But our rain chances, we've got a nice dry stretch here. Our next chance of rain does not come in until this weekend. So if you're looking for the sunshine, we're delivering. Looking at the tropics, we've got Hurricane Nigel, our only named storm right now. It's currently at a Category 1 hurricane with winds at 80 miles per hour and pressure at 982 millibars. Where is it going from here? Well, the good news is no need to worry. It's not going to come anywhere near land. It's going to stay out in the Atlantic, even though it will strengthen possibly to a major hurricane later this week. Again, no issues with us there. So, what is the issue? You're definitely going to need to find those sunglasses and have them handy all week long. As we look at our future cast as we move into this afternoon, again, nice and clear here, just a few little patchy clouds there towards Washington and Crawfordville. And as the sun goes down, the temperatures are going to drop as well. So without that cloud cover and also the calm winds, that allows for the temperatures to really go down there. So as we go through the night hours and towards the morning, check it out. We've got 60s and even 50s across the board. So maybe a light jacket as you head out tomorrow morning. But then when the sun comes up, we'll warm up, a few fair weather clouds and temperatures back in those lower 80s. So talking about the overnight lows, so in the 50s tonight, and that's kind of where we're staying the next couple days. So almost bonfire weather there. So really a taste of fall. And staying below average is 65 degrees, and more below average temps for our daytime highs, sticking in the lower 80s and dipping down to 77 in the Saturday as we welcome in the first day of fall. So your 10-day forecast looking great with lots of sunshine, below average temps, and rain isn't in the forecast until the weekend. That's your forecast, and we'll be right back.
I'm Samantha. And I'm Savannah. And we're actual clients of Austin Jackson. A girl ran a red light. The tractor trailer was right beside us, so they hit her, causing her to hit us. We rolled 4 times down Washington Road. Her injuries were extensive, and we really needed not just prompt care, but a continued care plan. Once we met with Austin, I felt really sure that we were going to get taken care of. It was definitely nice knowing that we had someone we could trust, working on our case, taking care of things, and explaining every step of the way.
Get Austin Jackson.
The Augusta guy.
At Tile Center, we offer the area's best selection of quality tile and stone products, exclusive designs, expert staff, and amazing customer service. Are you overwhelmed with all the details of your tile or stone project? Don't worry, our team has the expertise to assist homeowners, contractors, architects, and designers with any project. Come see why for yourself at any of our locations at Tile Center or online at tilecenter.com. Your tile and stone experts.
Success on
WJBF Television, happy 70th anniversary.
From our family to yours, congratulations to the entire team at News Channel 6.